What's happening, people? How's everybody's Thursday? Sorry, I am way late. I was supposed to be on around 8:05. But once again, kids needed my help. Dad had to go out, do some errands. This is why I try not to post my shows early because always something comes up and I'm never on time. Never on time. So I hope everybody's doing good. Hold on, let's go through the shout outs like I always do. My man Erod 212 Compression Services, guys, use the word code 10. You will receive 10% off. You'll find them on his Instagram at ExpressCBP. You can email him at ExpressCBP at yahoo.com. He can submit your books to CGC, CBCS, both, either one, whatever you prefer for cleaning presses. But don't forget to use the word code 10 and get 10% off. And you can find him on his website, expresscbp.com. That's right. Go there and you can fill out a form and everything and tell them the cat has sent you. Where else can you get 10% off? Right here at the geekysauceapp.com. Guys, type in the New York Warriors and you'll get 10% off on everything on the website. And you know what's also cool to get on the website? New York Warriors merchandise. That's right. This is where you can get a t-shirt. It says New York Warriors on it and some other stuff. Not only that, Lord of the Loan Box merchandise is also on the same website, but don't forget to use the NY Warriors and receive 10% off. Where else can you get 10% off? Also, HeroesCollectibles.com, guys. Go check them out. When you're about to type out, use the discount code BLC646 and you'll receive 10% off. That is correct. So go check him out. And don't forget to use the code. My man Spidey Powder Tumblers, guys. Jose Gonzalez, man. You'll find him as an IG, Spidey_Powder_Tumblers, man. Yo, there is a link below. If you're not sub to him, please do so. Go sub to him because the goal is try to get him to that 1K mark. That is the goal. Try to get to that 1K. But right now, the next step is 550 subs. Once you get to the 550 subs, we will be doing some giveaways. That's right, some great giveaways. If you haven't checked out all the merchandise he does, go check him out. Great person in the community. Definitely hit him up. You'll find him on his IG, and he also has a YouTube channel. So definitely check him out, and let's go sum him up and get to that 1K mark. Hopefully, we can do it this year or even come close. But step by steps, hopefully we get a little, that walking into a jogging motion into a running so we can get up there quick. So we do some giveaways. So let's go into the comments to see who is here. GT Comics was here twice. So sorry, I know it's delayed. My man Japino, what's going on? I just saw him over at King Kong. That's what we're going to be talking about. What did I pick up at King Kong? What can I say about King Kong? My first show of 2025 attending was one hell of a blast. Great place, great venue, great people. Everything was great about it. I don't think there's anything wrong with this con. It's a beautiful con. If you have not gone to this con, you must put it on your list. Got to. The con was full of people, a lot of room. It was great. Everybody had a great time. There was deals to be made. It was insane. The last time I was at the Apeyo Hotel where it was being held, they had it on a different floor, on a second floor, but this time they had it on the main ballroom on the main floor, which was a lot better because the fact is it was one big room, everybody in it, and it was easy for the vendors to unload their merchandise, the books and everything, whatever toys had outside with a cart. To be on the second floor, you had to wait for an elevator and then go down. So it was kind of long, but this one was a lot better. Great. If you guys have not, you must, guys, go to King Kong, Jersey. Great. This is what I just keep saying, just great. Awesome. He says it's fine. He agrees. It was great. I had a great time. I didn't take a chance to do videos because I was, helping my man Erod 212 at his table, watching stuff and breaking down and stuff like that. But, from time to time, I did a little shopping here and there. I try not to spend money, but I every time I left the table, just had to keep going and buying something. That's the deals. It was insane. I tried, but you just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Meeting so many people. Oh my God, just running into everybody. Was having a great time. We got Brian LCS BLC. What is up? What's going on? What a show. What a show. The vendors, as soon as he come in, you had 3 men in the basement. You had Chinmo Roger, Mike the Beast Beston. He was over there. They were at like a front table. They were doing giveaways. It was great. 11 months, Brian LCL. Thank you so much, Brian, for being a member. So, you know, you had a lot of great vendors there. You're not just, you know, of course, my man Erod was there. All right. You had Barry Gary, you know, one of the great, you know, people out there that just brings, you know, the heat. You know, my man Heroes Reborn was there. All right. You had Zap Comics was there. You know what I'm saying? There was Exuvi, I believe 360 Comics was there. It was like, I'm trying to remember, just drawing a blank. I had so much time. What do you think about Jason's cover by Jonathan? Well, which cover? What exactly? Because I trying to remember because I was so tired because I finished Friday night. I did a double on my job. Then I drove down to the hotel. I didn't get time to take a shot. It was like midnight. The time I got some sleep. I stayed at the hotel, but then I got up early in the morning because I had to pack my stuff, throw in the car, get some breakfast. See, hey, what's going on? Cushing South. See, Bills is in the house. He said, "What's going on?" Yeah, like I said, it's a great con. It doesn't even cost that much money. I think it's like $5 to get in if you're VIP if you get it early, $10 at the door in cash. Red spot foil. I have to see it. I can't recall offhand. I don't know. My man, Amazing Murfinator had a booth. He was selling some heat. Oh my God. It was crazy. Lone Wolf was there. He had a booth. He was selling heat. It was crazy. No matter where you went in that room, people would just had tons of books. The atmosphere was great, man. Everybody was smiling, having a great time. You know, that's what you want to go to a show, man. You know, you want to go there, you're bumping into people, talking, having a great time. I was exhausted, but I had such a great time. It's like I didn't even feel being exhausted until like at the end after we broke everything down. But it was great. Oh my God, it was so insane. But what a way to start 2025 for me. I was crazy, you know. So, but it doesn't end there. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to do another show. I went the next day. I'm gonna stop at Queen's Comic Party was there. Billy, I was talking to him, and he was doing some type of sale the next day, and I end up going there. But that'd be another video to see what I got from him. But after that, my next con show is going to be we're at Thursday, next Saturday. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday. I will be driving all the way up to New Hampshire for Little Giants. To me, that's like a gold mine. That's another hot spot to go. Can't wait to go there. After that, man, C2E2, right? The next weekend, right after that, I'll be working in that one. That'll be a 3-day con. It's gonna be crazy. So I had so many books here, I can't remember where I bought what. So I'm gonna try to get it right. So let's start where some books. I did buy some slabs and books. So I can't remember if I bought this from Heroes Reborn. You working hero? I don't know yet. I don't know, Brian. I didn't get the answer if I'm working at Heroes yet or not. I do not know. I do not know. That's still so far down the line. They haven't given me an answer yet. But guarantee where I will be working so far will be at C2E2, Terrific Con. Right, those two. There's one more. Oh, and Rhode Island. Rhode Island will be my first con that I'm actually going to, but I will be working that one. So I believe I bought these books from Heroes Reborn's booth. I think. I hope I didn't mix it up with some other books, but I can't remember because I had so many. So we're gonna start off with Batman 181, the facsimile foil cover. with Poison Ivy. I believe this is the what was this like the facsimile of first appearance, I think, of Poison Ivy, the foil. So I'll pick that up. Then I picked up this other book. I don't know if this is a metal book or just hardcover, or maybe it's just the plastic it's in. I just took it because it's a great Joker's foil cover, but it is Joker, the Man Who Stops Laughing, #1. All right. I don't know if this is supposed to be the front or this is the back. I have no idea. I think this is the front. I think. I thought it was cool. I thought I like it. How can you pass up on a Joker book? And you'll see this book once again on another show because I do a show with Jigs. I did find Amazing Spider-Man #14. This is the trade dress. There is a virgin for it, but he didn't have the virgin. He got the trade, so I took the trade. All right. I've been trying to collect this title for the longest, uh, but I keep finding these books. But we all know what's gonna be coming up in the MCU soon, so it's just coincidence that I've been trying to pick these up way before that came out. But this is the variant cover, Secret Wars #2, God Doom Story or something like that. Art 2015. Pick that up. Then I picked up this other one. This is well, that was no. So this is 4 out of 8. Secret Wars. First God Doom cover. Alex Ross cover art. Can't go wrong with this. Alex Ross covers Secret Wars. I think it's awesome. Then I picked up Batman 486. I don't know where I got these from, to tell you the truth. I think it was Heroes Reborn both. Then I got Batman Shadow of Bat 93. I love No Man Land storyline. It's one of my greatest Batman. Hush is up there and all that stuff, but I just love the No Man Land title frame. I couldn't pass this up. If I ever see these, it's Power Man and Iron Fist #50, the 50th issue. Couldn't pass this up. Anytime I see it, it is a newsstand copy, so it's just for the hell of it. And I always try to find these if I come across it. I do have Superpowers #1. All right, Jack Kirby cover art. This is always from 1984. Goodness. If you guys don't know, there's also a toy line, Superpower toys, that came with that also. And I did find Superpowers #4. This is the last issue, so 1 through 4. So I did find that. They're all decent shape. But this one I definitely got from Heroes Born. I saw it and I thought it's crazy because I watched the TV show, so I thought it was cool and kind of funny. I picked up Welcome Back, Kotter #1. All right. There's Boom Boom Washington, there's Vinny, there's Epstein, there's Horseshack, Mr. Woodman, and of course Mr. Kotter. You couldn't go wrong. I mean, old TV show. It is #1. It's the hell with it. Sweat Hogs have their own comic. I thought it was cool. Just something funny. Then always try to find these if I come across it. Batman 66. Of course, I'm a big Batman television show from the TV. So I did find #3. And there was also #2. So Batman 66. So I like to pick these up because I really, really like the Batman series on television. Too bad they only lasted 3 seasons. The funny thing is people watch it to this day. Back then it only lasted 3 seasons, but on reruns people watch it. It doesn't stop. So I got some more books here. I believe I got these from Erod. What's up, Kenneth Bird? Erod had these on the shelf, and I said, hell with it. Let me get them. Talk about the Secret Wars. He had Secret Wars #1 variant. This is the 1 in 100. All right. Look at this. 1 in 100 variant, Secret Wars. Couldn't pass that up. I'm like, oh, there's a Secret Wars, a variant 1 in 100 though. Had to get it. So, that one cost a pretty penny. But then I also collect this run. Me collect a lot of runs. Return of Wolverine #1 variant. This is the glow. I think glows in the dark neon ones or something like that. It was called with the blades. So Erod had this there, gave me a deal. So I said, you know what? Pass it over. I'll take it. Great condition. Maybe I'll get this signed. That'll be awesome. Can't wait. So those are some of the books I got. I believe this was something else I picked up at the con but that wasn't from the show. All right. So let's move on to some slabs. I got more books, but I'm going to go over to the slabs. Surprisingly, there was a lot of people selling slabs. Almost every booth had slabs. For me, that's great. I mean, I don't know, a lot of people don't buy slabs. I don't know why, but I do, especially now. It's more expensive now, but everybody's selling it cheap. So people, if you don't like the slab, but you want the book, you can always crack the slab and keep the book. All right. You just can't do it the other way around. You can't buy a book and then, you have to send it in to get graded. But if you want the book, and you see the grade already graded, and just crack it. And if you don't want you don't want it. So I went over to Zapp's Comics, and he had boxes. So they were all great prices. I was trying to get a bundle deal with at least 3 slabs, and he said that they're already all low, and he couldn't really do anything else. So I ended up only getting 1. So I picked this one up because I do collect this run, and I don't know if I had this. I wasn't quite sure. I think I checked, but I did pick up Nightwing, a half issue, Wizard half, and this is the price he had on it. All right, so that's what I paid for it. No discount, just $60. Again, he had a lot of slabs. Like I said, there was at least 2 more slabs I would have took, at least a little something, but it is what it is. So 9.8. I do collect the Wizard half, so white pages. For some reason, I got a whole bunch of Wizard halves, and every time I send in, I can't get a 9.8 to save my life. I always get back 9.2s, 8.5. I can't get, I can't even get like a 9.4, 9.6 for some reason, and these are thin, these are not even like a regular comic book. These are really, really thin. So you would think they will all come back 9.8. So $60, couldn't go wrong. So got to add that to the collection. So during all this time that you see me showing books, I didn't buy all this at one shot. Like I said, every time I left Erod's table, I go to a table and I just kept buying wherever I went. So it was kind of annoying because I didn't want to spend money, but I ended up spending money. So I found another booth, again, another slab, had a deal, and I could not pass this up. I was like, this is a slab that you're paying for, and you're getting, you didn't even have to ask for a discount. You didn't, because this book was already way below what that paying for. Because if you really do the math, paying for the book, which I don't have, paying to get it graded, and guess what? It was signed. That's right. So you guys know, when you get a signed book, you got to pay the person to sign the book. And they charge more money when it gets graded. So I picked up Secret Invasions. All right. #4, signed by Dell'Otto. All right. If you guys don't know about Dell'Otto hardly ever comes to the States. All right. He was finally here in MegaCon, but since then, it's been years. It's been years before he even came over here. So to get his autograph on a book, 9.8, I could not pass it up. And how much did I pay for this? $50. $50, guys. $50, $50, dude. $50 barely just covers just the grading and shipping on this. All right, it doesn't cover the book. It doesn't cover the autograph. So this was a no-brainer. I mean, how can you not pass up a $50 book with Delato signature on a 9.8 Secret Avenger? And I do collector's run. So I mean, how great was that? I mean, this is the type of deals that were there. I mean, how can you not buy this stuff? I got another slab here. I can't remember where I bought it. All right. So hopefully the person that sold it to me will hit me up. Can't remember. I just can't remember where I got this from. You'll see this slab again on another show. But it was Amazing Spider-Man number 23 Virgin. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 79.8 cover. Look at that. Virgin cover, which I didn't have. Was it Scott Hanna art and John Romita Jr. Virgin. Y'all, how sweet is that? 9.8. How much did I pay for this? $8. Probably, I think I got a discount off for this one. So look at that. I mean, slab, you know, $80, Virgin cover, 9.8. I mean, I don't have the book. You know what I'm saying? I probably would have got it, well, maybe signed on a Virgin one, but I'll take that any day. Again, great. You know. So I got another slab. This one I know where I got it from. This one I got from Erod. Spider-Man number 4, 9.8. Oh, the Roberto Ramos cover. Wow. 9.8. You can see the price tag on there. All right. So I think what he was selling it at one point, I think he was selling for this price. And I guess he dropped it down to this price. I guess. 9.8. Why not? I might as well take it. You know what I'm saying? Let me see here. It says here, Cindy Moon becomes Silk, Black Cat, and Morbius cameo. So there you go, guys. I picked this up. I mean, damn. Isn't this crazy? The deals, the books, the slabs. I can't go wrong. Think at this at one point, this book was like major hot. And like I said, I think it was going for like this much at one point. So kind of less. So thank you, bro. Give me a deal on all the books. So was during Connor's show. A couple of guys from New York Warriors, my man Mike and Manny stopped by. We all started talking, and they were showing me some books that they took from Murph's. They bought from Murph's booth. He told me, go check it out. I did pass by his booth earlier. I didn't get a chance to stop. He did have some fire, like I said. So when they came back and showed me the books that they picked up, which was some great, awesome books, so they told me, when you get a chance to hit Murph's booth. So I did. So I got to Murph's booth. I turned around, and next, Manny and Mike were there, and they were looking at the wall and Murph's wall. And while I was already there, I was like just picking books off the rack, and they were like, "Wow, I went a little crazy." I said, "Yeah." I mean, Murph had some good prices and great books. I mean, fire. So these are the stuff that I took off Murph's wall. Variant cover number 1, Amazing Spider-Man. You'll see this book once again. When I do Jigs' channel, just picked up that classic cover. Can't go wrong with that. Then I picked up Amazing Spider-Man number 2. Believe that's a variant cover. That's a pretty dope cover with Green Goblin on the cover there. You're probably going to see all these again on the next show. Then he had Amazing Spider-Man number 85. But the thing about this one was a Pence variant. Amazing Spider-Man Pens variant. Wow. Look in the condition of this Pens variant book. All right. Now, usually they come in really, really bad shape, but this one looks good. This one's definitely going to get graded because I do grade my Pens variant book. And I'm hoping this one comes back. As a Pens variant, I lower my grade because I know it's tough to sixes. Usually in books, I usually grade, to sevens, but six is my lowest limit because I know how hard Pens variant condition books are to get. So I'm gonna keep it at 6, and I'll be happy. So I'm hoping this comes back higher than that. So stay tuned until that book ever comes back. So Murph was just selling his collections, and I just went crazy on Amazing Spider-Man. So let's continue on. I picked up Amazing Spider-Man 157 newsstand copy. Look at that beauty. Love these. Funny thing is, I had all these books when I was younger. I bought these books when this price was on there. All right, I bought these books for a quarter back in the days. What happened to them? Listen, when your kid and your mom, don't know. All right, Amazing Spider-Man issue 141. Look at that. You got Vulture, you got Mysterio, you got Morbius. I mean, that's just crazy. Look at that. All right. And here is Amazing Spider-Man issue 150. Look at that. Look at that beauty right there. Look at that awesome books. So continuing on, Amazing Spider-Man 164. I got the newsstand copy. Look at that. Oh my God, this is just amazing. But this cover is also really, really is issue 179 with the Green Goblin on the cover. Look at that. Newsstand copy. Beautiful book. Beautiful. Continuing on, Amazing Spider-Man issue 195. This is the direct. Direct have the diamond and the line through the barcode, but he did have the newsstand copy. So I got the direct and I got the newsstand. Beautiful copies, can't go wrong. That's how you do some shopping, people. But not only that, Amazing Spider-Man 197. Once again, diamond with the line. This is the direct copy, but he also had the newsstand copy. Like, it looks like matching books on it, man. Jigs, look at showing up. Oh, Jigs, guess what? You already see what's gonna come back when we do our next show. Went shopping. Look at the title. You're gonna see these again. It just happened they were selling some Amazing Spider-Mans. What can I tell you? So that was my haul from King Kong. My first haul of 2025 went out with a banger. Banger. All right. So shout out to my man Murph. We all New York. We don't like Boston. We don't like Massachusetts. You know how it is. But you know what? If I have to say something good about Boston and Massachusetts, that would be my man Murph. My man Murph gave me a deal. So I got the direct and the newsstand. Amazing Spider-Man 197. 195 newsstand, 195 direct. And he gave me a deal. He gave me a deal on it. My shop shut down. What? No. Justin Meow Meow, my man Justin, No Good Comics. I met him at King Con, took a picture. I'm telling you, Justin, am I wrong? Was that a great con or what, man? Good seeing you, King Con. Yep, man. Don't worry, man. We're gonna meet up again. I know you. You're gonna be going to Terrific Con. I will be at Terrific Con, but I'll be working. That's what I said. Wow. 179 newsstand. Always a great con. I agree. Especially, I like the room they had at this time downstairs. That one big room, better than the upstairs. Definitely. So I have a feeling they're gonna be doing it downstairs again. Amazing Spider-Man 164. Yes, see you at more cons. Oh yeah. My next one will be in next Saturday. I will be going to Little Giants. Amazing Spider-Man 150. Amazing Spider-Man 141. How did this get in there? 157. 57 was supposed to be 57 was supposed to be before 64. I don't know. Kind of missed them up there. And I got the Pence variant. I don't know if Jig's got Pence, but I got a Pence variant. 85. Got it from my man Murph. Then I got this one. Amazing Spider-Man number 2. And Amazing Spider-Man number 1. So all that was for Murph. Erod, I got this beautiful Return Wolverine glow one. And Secret Wars, a 1 in 100. Can't go wrong. Batman 66. I love these Batman 66. Welcome back, Carter number 1. Just to me, it's just funny to have. Superpowers number 4, the last issue. Superpowers number 1. Can't go wrong. Gotta pick up. I know Jig's a big Luke Cage fan. I picked up Power Man Iron Fist 50. Newsstand copy. Batman Shadow of the Bat. Number 93. No Man Land storyline. One of my greats. A 486 Batman. Can't go wrong. Another Secret 4 Wars, 4 out of 8. First God Doom cover. And then number 2, God Doom storyline. Can't go wrong. Again, another Amazing Spider-Man number 14. Can't go wrong. Joker. This one is the Man Who Stopped Laughing number 1. I don't know if it's a metal cover or whatever, but it's pretty thick. So we'll find out. And then foil cover, Maj 181, and then another Batman 66. All that from King Kong, I believe. I hope I didn't mix it up. And then again, 4 slabs, which was great. Feelings here, what's going on? Say what's going on. Everybody saying hello. Love that Power Man Iron Fist book. Yeah, I mean, you can't pass up number 50. Have a good show. I have to start my show. I'll let people know. Yeah. I'm gonna be gun off soon. I'll swing by. Again, First Silk, 9.8. I got that off Erod. 9.8. Come go. Can't pass up. Great slabs. Then Amazing Spider-Man 23, 9.8 Virgin cover. Look at that. Again, I couldn't pass this up. Secret Invasion number 4, signed by Delato. Can't go wrong. 9.8. And then last but not least, I know Justin's in there. Justin, I picked this from Zap Comics. 9.8 half issue of Nightwing. He had it for that much, $60. I picked that up. That's my haul from King Kong. One-day show. If you guys want to go to a show that doesn't cost you much, a show, that's right, Nightwing's my guy, But the funny thing is, just I beat you to it because I got this at Zaps. So I went to Zaps before you did. So sorry. So yeah, as you can see, I had a lot of fun buying, meeting everybody. It was great all around. Again, the con was from 10 to 4. A lot of room, a lot of friendly people. Everybody the mood was excellent. The mood was everybody was happy. Goes ass, yeah. So I mean, if you're looking to go to a con, if you really don't like going to big, busy, a lot of people cons, you can't really walk around and stuff. You really like into comics, this is a great con. All right. Doesn't cost much to get there. Parking's free. All right. You get in and the deals are there, man. Everybody will work with you. As you can see, the load, I kept leaving the table and I kept coming back with stuff. I mean, that's the way it was. you just kept finding stuff. You're like, wow, they're really asking for this. You're like, that's crazy. So leave comments. I try to talk to you. Tell me what you like. What was your favorite book? What do you got? How do you think I did? So my next con is gonna be Little Giants, which is next Saturday. After that, the next weekend after that, I will be at Chicago C2E2 working that con. So hopefully see you people there. And stand by, guys. Stand by because I will be dropping a giveaway video. All right. One for Heroes Con in July, a slab that was given to me by a YouTuber who will not be named. So all you have to do is you must be going to Heroes Con. And of course, you must enter in the video to win. But hold on, there's more. The same person gave me another slab to do a giveaway. So if you're going to Terrificon, all right, you must be going to Terrificon's the main rule. You enter in that video and you will win that slab. I will be dropping the free giveaway videos a little later on because it's still way too early. The first one will be, of course, Heroes, because Heroes is in June. So I might drop it like maybe April or May, like end of April into May. So that's coming around the corner because April is coming around here. Then, of course, Terrificon is not till August. So I might drop that one right after Heroes. All right. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing the first giveaway for Heroes Con around end of April, or beginning of May, because that one's in June. And then right after that one's over, I'm going to drop the giveaway for August for Terrificon. So we got Jay Salsa says, what's up? Hey, Jay, what's going on? And my man, Marcus, hold on, man. I got a sign for Marcus. There you go. I'm always joking. It's only a joke. It's only a joke with me, Marcus. If you guys didn't know, I don't hate him. It's just a joke with me and him. Loving it. So that's it, guys. Again, leave a comment, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, please do so. Again, I also have a link down there for my man Spidey Pot Tumblers. If you're not sub to him, or go to his channel, enter for the free giveaway once we get him to 550 subs. If you know somebody who's not sub to him, please let's get him there, because the goal is try to get him to that 1K. He should have been at 1K a long time ago. Also, there's a free giveaway number 39, I think it is. The link is below. That one should be almost up soon. So if you're not entered, please enter on that. And then once that's done, I'll be doing another giveaway after that. So con season has started for me, guys. It has started, as you can see. It's crazy, insane. I'm gonna be going nuts. And stay tuned this year. I will somewhere, I think around end of June or something like that, or July. I'm going to be doing my biggest, humongous CGC sign order from like 5 cons. It's going to be insane. All the books, and they're all going to be signed. So who signed it? What signed? How many books? It's going to be crazy. I got books from a con from like 3 years ago. So it all started from there. Yeah. So stay tuned for that. So thank you guys so much. Enjoy your day. If you guys don't know my man Jigs, he does a hangout. He will be going live soon, or maybe he's live now. So go over there, hang out. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. Enjoy con, enjoy life. And what else to say, man? Like I always say at the end, the cat is out. Peace. Later.